Hello, welcome to my README generator video demonstration. My name is Jennifer Alexander. Let's begin. Okay, here we are. I'm using Windows and we're in VS Code. Over on the left side here, you'll see the various files I used to create this README generator. Here's the regular README for the project. We have the package JSON files. We have our index JavaScript, which is our main file. We have the git ignore. We have a generate markdown JavaScript. We have a folder with an image. We can close our utilities folder, put that away. We have node modules. We have our README sample, which is a finished README using this app, which goes in the dist folder. And then all of them are here in this develop folder. So let's close this one out. And to begin, we are going to start by right-clicking on index.js, and we're going to open in an integrated terminal. And once we have our cursor there, the first thing we'll do is type in node index.js, which is the title, and press enter. And our first prompt will come up. Okay, I'm going to fill these out as we go along. Let's start. First name is Jennifer Alexander. The project title is Seattle Platypus Rescue. Please choose your license. We're going to choose an MIT license, which is what I usually use, but there are a couple other options there. Please describe what your application does. I have some prepared text, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut and paste it. I copied it from another file, and now I'm going to do Control right click, and it's just going to paste everything in, which is a nice shortcut, and press enter. Please list the various technologies used in creating this. Well, the site in question is just a simple landing page for the Seattle Platypus Rescue, so it didn't use a lot of fancy stuff. We'll put that there. What are some of the challenges you faced? Well, there are always challenges even for the simple ones. So I've got a nice little list here. Let's pop that in. Enter. Let's see, which features would you like to add in the future? There's always things I wish I had done, so put that in and press enter. And please enter your installation instructions. Well, this is just a regular website, so I'll say, please visit the URL and follow the prompts. Please provide instructions or examples so users, contributors can use the project. And I'm going to say, please see the screenshots below, because this site really doesn't have a lot. Please enter information about your collaborators. There's always people who help for this project. I just prepared a little paragraph. I'm going to cut and paste that in. If you used any third-party tutorials or links, please enter each complete link address enclosed in parentheses, in example, and then we have Google. If you're adding more than one, please follow each with a break tag. And that just makes it look a little nicer. Honestly, you could format this yourself however you like once it's done, but this is nice. It's a nice shortcut. So I have a couple of third-party ones. I'm just going to put in a couple different samples. Usually what I put here is some of the video demonstrations I use, if there's any sites like the MDM, documentation, things like that. Please enter your contribution guidelines. If you do not wish to have contributors, please say so politely. Well, I don't think we're going to have contributors at this time, so I'm going to paste in this. At this time, we're not accepting collaborators. Thank you for your interest. And we'll press, did I press enter? There we go. Please enter any tests you've written. I'm going to put coming soon because we're just learning to do that. And the GitHub username, there's mine. Email address. URL for the application. I've got it here. Let me cut and paste that. Copy. Paste. GitHub repository is Seattle Platypus Rescue. Okay, which of the following file types are included in your repository? Well, we saw it already, but we have HTML, CSS. The JSON was really there for this app, not the Platypus website. Oh, Let's go down to the README and images. Now for this, I'm just scrolling up and down using the arrow buttons and then spacebar to select and then enter. Okay, if you'd like to add a screenshot, please follow these instructions. You can create a link to a URL image by opening an issue in GitHub and then dragging dropping an image in it. Use the code it creates, including the parentheses, as the input here. So I do have a sample one, and the reason I did it this way is I was often doing it with just the local file up here. In this case, it would be up here in the utilities in the images file, and there would be a local path. But that's not always going to be something that will work because if this goes away and the website's still there, blah, 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 it's nice to have the image actually at a URL so that it's accessible. Okay, so that's in. This application will operate on the following devices. Well, this one has only been formatted for desktop, so I'm just going to select that, enter. What's the current year? It's 2022, and then enter. Success, your README file is ready. Well, let's close out of this and take a look at it. Now I have it set up so that it drops the new README, which is going to be called My README, and it's going to be up here in the dist folder. So we can open it here. Let me just open this a little further. And we can preview it on this side so you can see all the nice formatting. So we have Seattle Platypus Rescue, we have our badge, we have our description. And it's in 4 separate sections essentially, and this can be as long as you like. Here's our table of contents. All of these are hyperlinked with anchors, down to the different titles along the page. So for instance, if I wanted to go to license, I could click there and it goes right to license. But let's go back up. Installation, the website's hosted by GitHub. You can find it here. Here's a hyperlink. The repositories on GitHub, and here's the hyperlink to the repository. File types. Visit the URL. This is part of the installation and the usage. The website at the link above can be used on the following devices, desktop, sadly. Please see the screenshots below. So here's a screenshot of the Seattle Platypus Rescue landing page. And then below it, credits. Here we credited the ED there. We have third-party references and tutorials, and these are all links to Wikipedia, platypus information, etc., etc. Your license. This is the MIT license, copyright 2022, Jennifer Alexander. And then this is a link to all the information on your MIT license. So if you have any questions about, what you've got, there it is. How to contribute, you may not. Tests coming soon, and questions. If you have any questions or comments, please contact me at my email or visit my profile at GitHub, and that's hyperlinked. And there we have it. Now, all this can be edited, obviously. If there's anything else you want to add, you can just do it over on the side. If you don't like any of the formatting or you want to add more screenshots or other links, then you may. And there it is. So thank you so much for watching. I have a little closing screen. Thank you for watching. All right. Thanks again. Goodbye.